Hi, and welcome to the St. Charles Public Library's Starrytime, here in the Helen Gale Story Room. I'm Miss Amelia, and tonight our theme is gardens. I know, right? Perfect timing. I wonder if maybe you guys might be planting some gardens now too. Well, before we get started with our books, let's go ahead and sing our hello song. You ready? You say hello, and I'll say hello, and we'll say hello together. You say hello, and I'll say hello in warm or wintry weather. Let's see, May. It's definitely most likely warm weather. Oh. Okay, for our first book tonight, this one's actually based on a true story. I can't wait to tell you all about it at the end. It's called The Bear's Garden by Marcie, Colleen, and illustrated by Alison Oliver. The Bear's Garden. In the big, bustling city, all the people were busy. They rushed up and down the street without seeing that some buildings needed paint, that some buildings were empty, and, oh wow, some buildings were gone. But in one girl's imagination, the city was a place to grow, a place to play, a place to love. She could always find beauty around her. Look at that. She planted something. She set her bear out. He watched it grow. One night, the girl's imagination spilled onto the sidewalk, rolled across the street, and sprouted. She got all excited. A baby garden! When she spotted the seedling, she introduced herself with a "How do you do?" and a garden party. There's the little seedling. And that's how it went, day after day. No matter how fierce the sun or how stiff the wind, the little girl watched over the seedling. "I believe in you," she whispered every morning and every night. Look at all that love she's showering on the plant. More seedlings grew. People rushing by began to slow down. First, with a tip of the hat or a nod of the head. People stopped to smile or say hello to the little girl with the tiny green friends. There came a time when the little girl had to leave for a while. Without her care and without her love, she knew the plants would wither. She wanted to bring the garden with her, but that wasn't possible. She thought maybe she could whisper, "I believe in you," from far away, but she didn't have enough string. She even tried employing a pigeon, but meow, it was clearly not trained. If the little girl could not take care of the garden, someone else would have to. You guys, look. She filled her bear with cuddles and snuggles, and she stuffed him full of hope. She locked button eyes with him and whispered into his ear, "This is a very special mission. Watch the garden until I get back." She put him on guard. She kissed him on top of his head and left him to do his job. What do you guys think? From miles away, the girl imagined the garden was blooming. She imagined it could be a place to grow. Looks like somebody's bringing a plant. Look, guys, it could be a place to play. Kids are playing hopscotch. They're taking away some of the bad fencing. People are putting in flower beds and garden boxes. A place to love. And it was. Look at how amazing that became. Look, she's back to visit. So, the end. That's the end of that. But I think the most important part of this book is the author's note. The Pacific Street Brooklyn Bears Community Garden was founded in 1985 and named for a teddy bear that was sitting in the weeds. On this neglected corner in Brooklyn, New York, the community came together to launch a beautification project that has continued for more than 25 years. Although no one knows how the bear got there, it is the inspiration for this story. Today, Brooklyn is home to numerous community gardens, and each provides a place to grow, a place to play, and a place to love. But most important, a place to imagine what can be. And it says, "Please don't litter in my garden." Now that's the real end. Bear's Garden. Oh, I love that story. Well, middle of the story time, so that means now it's time to do our finger play, and we're gonna do the flower one again. Are you guys ready? Okay. Here is a green leaf, and here is a green leaf, and that, you see, makes two. And here is a bud that makes a flower. Now, watch it bloom for you. You want to try that one again? Here is a green leaf, and here is a green leaf, and that, you see, makes two. Here is a bud, and that makes a flower. Now watch it bloom for you. Doo-doo-doo. Good job, you guys. And now, for our last book of the evening, flowers aren't the only thing you grow in a garden. You can grow veggies in a garden too. And so I picked Goodnight, Veggies by Diana Murray and Zachariah OHora. I'm excited about this one. Goodnight, Veggies. Sunset in the garden. Robins in their nest. Look at all our friends. Tossing, turning veggies. They need to get some rest. Look at all these smiling veggies here. Oh, turnips tucked in tightly, and potatoes closing eyes. Tuckered out tomatoes, humming lullabies. These are tomatoes too. They're yellow tomatoes. cuddly cauliflowers and droopy pods of peas. Do you guys think cauliflowers are cuddly? Oh, rhubarb's reading stories to worn out broccolis. There they are. And baby carrots snuggling. Oh, baby lettuce too. The veggies are getting story time. Baby eggplants dreaming. They're all sleeping. They're baby eggplants dreaming of places far and new. They're gonna go to space. Or on the beach. Cucumbers are calm, lined up nice and neat. Golden yams are still, and the beets are simply beet. Cabbages are nodding their leafy, sleepy heads. And radishes are dozing in cozy garden beds. There's all our friends. Celery is snoring. Look, it says right here. Snore, 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 snore. As sunset disappears and cranky corn rolls over and covers up its ears. Every veggie snoozing beneath the moon so bright. There it is. For nothing's more exhausting than growing day and night. So what do we say to them? Good night, sleepy veggies. Sleep tight. The end. Boop. Good night, veggies. Oh, I thought that one was fun. The veggies are going to bed. I think it means it's time for you to go to bed too. And that means it's time to sing our goodbye song. Are you guys ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Give yourself a big hug. Night night. Sweet dreams. I'll see you next time.